All right, there we go. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I am your master of ceremonies, the Richard, here to play some goddamn Batman Arkham Asylum. Yes, I did put a poll up asking what video game you guys wanted to play, and then I promptly ignored it because I wanted to play some Batman Arkham Asylum. Where is my bottle opener? There it is over there. All right. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week, by the way. Hope that you are all doing amazing, and I hope that this stream is actually working. Who knows if it is. I am so bad with technology, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Oof. In fact, I'm actually worried about it right now. Check. There we go. Yep. All ready to go. Alright, time to play some Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm going to make sure everything is working, though. Oh, this is working. This is my problem with streaming. I'm so bad with technology. It's actually kind of ridiculous. The most wonderful time of NVIDIA. Okay. Alright, it is streaming. I do see it popping up. There we go. There we go. Alright. I have so many save games. Let's delete this. Turn the subtitles on for the sake of the stream. Here we go, here we go. Oh, the nostalgia. I can't believe this game being from 2009. Jedi Academy was out in 2003, so this is closer to Jedi Academy than it is to now by quite a margin. Crazy.
I've got a bomb! Huh? All right. Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Holmes!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown!
A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
This game still looks better than most games released.
Really? I don't mind walking.
15-year-olds. This game is
Not so tight,
15-year-olds.
boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here!
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
By the way, this is not the remastered. On Steam, I guess it's I did own the PC DVD.
Is Commissioner Gordon here?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
Sharpie loves
See who's that.
Hey, Sharpie, you get my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
I want him securely locked away this time. Another escape and I will lose support for my mayoral campaign.
Don't worry,
American
Warden.
politician.
I have every available guard station here today, sir.
Look at all this new security. How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
This looks like this
Scan
good without the
initializing.
remaster.
You know what? I prefer the good old cavity search. Much more personal.
Got a red light. Multiple prohibited items.
I want Joker searched again.
Did you search in the
It's
first
not the
time? We've been
patient.
here the whole time.
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat smacks.
Scan is green on Joker.
Open the gate. Get him out of there.
I want weapons on him at all times. Do not let him out of your sight.
There'll be time enough for you later, Cash. Speaking of time, tick-tock. Is that a crocodile I hear? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, he's clear.
Hello, new patient. This is Quincy Sharp, Warden of Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, it's
When
my
our days
favorite
Arkham
show.
transformed his
I'm
ancestral
Warden
mansion into this
Idiot.
fine
You'll
institution.
never escape.
If you would become the nation's premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center for the criminally insane. Situated on a small ground.
Hear about Blackgate, boss? Shut up! No, catch you soon, boss!
Nothing.
Shut it and keep moving.
The state of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Just gotta check your prisoner, Officer Bowles.
Oh, hey, Steve.
Whatever, just be quick.
Only following procedure. Well, patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be...
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
He's all yours. Get him out of here. He's good. Get the door open.
Alert in intensive treatment. Category 9 patient in transit.
Through the intro.
Pacification system active. Shoot to kill permissions granted.
You heard the lady. We got another psycho on the way.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Croc, old boy! Is that you?
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
Let's be free. What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down.
Get that animal under control!
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart, eat your bones.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new
Okay,
shoes.
move up.
I can't believe they bring Croc up here just for therapy.
Hold tight.
How come they let Batman pass security?
Whee! Great night
Hey,
for a
Bowles had his
party.
flask. Well, we just
Not
hope
where
he
you're
wears
going.
that as a prison guard.
The night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their presence...
What's he doing?
Stay where you are.
Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
Our presence in our institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our
Guest has arrived.
Now shit gets real. Here we go, here we go.
Intensive treatment, lower floors, are now at level red alpha.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew and you busted out of here.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Long night, Jim?
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Get up! Now!
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
Hurry, we're losing him back! The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman! I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously!
Let's get ready. Here
now,
we go.
let's get this party started.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment.
Not dead.
I'm just gonna kill everyone in the room and then watch cartoons. And then, well, you know how I do love a captive audience. Boy, nuts! I'm just warming you up, that's fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a combined sentence of 752 years. Ding, 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 it's round 2. Sorry, that's gotta run. I got places to go, people to slay.
Yeah, I played a lot of this game. Probably.
The system's jammed. We're stuck in here.
though.
Joker's in
Been a
full
while.
control of the security gates.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened. I'll be back.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bats. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand?
If you think I'll let you
Always with the hero speed. Ooh, looking forward to watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
it's a trap.
Of course it is.
Can't scan this yet. Alright.
Joker's been busy. These poor guards never stood a chance.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Warning. Security breach in level B3. Warning. Security breach in level B2. Warning. Security breach.
Not dead. Not dead. Don't worry.
Warning. Security breach in level B1.
Don't worry about it.
Warning. Security breach in level B6. Warning. Security breach in level B4. Warning. Security breach.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's up?
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
Do you need anything? Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
Stop what you're doing, Zaz!
Thank God. It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies.
How does Zaz even
Do
know
you
Batman
hear
is
me? Look at the
Honestly,
pig.
knowing Zaz, why wouldn't he just kill the guard and be done with it and go back to his cell? That's what Zaz would do.
Stop! He's done nothing to you! Let him go!
These old gargoyles should be able to support my weight if I grapple up to them.
Keep away, or this little piggy fry.
Zaz is down, but not for long. Got to kill him.
Someone put this animal back in his cell.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? Oh, I got something to show you.
Weird to look at this in 2024 where Harley Quinn's not allowed to be hot anymore. Not that she was honestly particularly hot anyway. She's always kind of creepy.
I'm now subbing for the old man.
Especially with these graphics.
Old Sharp
Looks
has
like
never
Play-Doh.
been happier. In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, Beth, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
Batman, you picking this up?
Oracle, I'm here.
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system. He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
Here we go.
The room's locked down. I can't open the gate. We're trapped in here.
Try the radio. Control should be able to shut down the gate.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
Harley was never bright until they need Harley to be bright. Then I think in Arkham Knight they make some big point of her like, oh, she was held back by the Joker. Which I guess is kind of funny.
He got out. Batman's found a way out.
Batman, I'm patching you into the guard radio feed.
Steve, more Blackgate prisoners. By the boiler. Who's that behind them? Oh my god, it's Joker. He's free! How'd he break out?
He's the Joker.
Sorry,
what do you mean,
feed's
how did
down.
he break out?
Comms are
Breaking
up
out
and
is
down like
just
crazy.
normal for him.
It's not good. I'll keep
It'd be
trying.
weird if he didn't break out.
Warning. Decontamination room.
damn it!
Toxins
I'm
detected.
trapped in there.
Warning, decontamination. Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman? Oh God! Why are they making that noise?
This isn't a simple escape attempt. Joker's been planning this.
Over here! Please!
You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
Batman's here! Just hold on a little longer, Steve.
I'm going after the animal who did this.
There you are again.
Batman! The extraction system! Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room! I can't believe he left me here!
Ouch.
Attention. Air purity.
I know I'm going a little
is
bit
now
fast
at
here, but I
level.
do want to get through the intro so we can get to the interesting part. Okay. Throw! Yeah, I want the throw. Of course I do. What are they?
Decontamination room. Access is now permitted.
Woo! Go Batman! You rock! Joker doesn't stand a chance.
You just watched dozens of your friends die.
Guard Burlow. Batman just cleared the decontamination room. Central control.
No more Joker teeth. Oh, I guess dozens of Joker's men died too, so call it even.
What are you waiting for? So close, you can almost taste it.
Cool. Head trauma is not the same as dead.
What took you so long?
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
Oh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet. He's a big one.
Still just sitting up there this whole time.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Oh well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off! I dare you. End this! Pull the plug! Stop me once and for all! Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
That is what I should have stored for a crowd.
Batman, I'm over here. Quick, get in here before more of them come. They came out of nowhere.
Hey, Steve Bloom.
I dragged Jerry in here. Powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
We call it extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell. Okay. Something's wrong here. The main security loop is locked.
Having a little trouble up there?
Joker.
You were expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to keep a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
YouTube would never allow that.
The transport system is down.
Twitch, maybe.
Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
You could probably do that on Kick.
Batman, what's happening?
Joker's escaped. He sealed himself off. He's got your father.
Dad.
Don't worry, I'm getting him back.
Okay, I know, but...
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Was it a clue the great detective missed? I'll meet Frankie go way back. I got him out of the spot. So when I need security code for an old man to be clubbing around, I know just the man to ask.
Oracle, I'm at the holding cells. I'm setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan? Isolate something in that room unique to Bowles?
Exactly. Bowles dropped his flask. Sloppy. Let's see what the forensic scanner picks up. I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere. Oracle, I've got a trail.
That's great. You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
I love that this is what the more grounded detective vision looks like compared to in the later games where you're straight up doing like CSI style. Like,
Transport to upper floors is now permitted to staff with correct security clearance. Security level is now at Orange Alpha. Alpha. Ha, 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 ha.
Hello? What's happening there? I'm trying to contact Steve. Is he there?
Hold 1 second. I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I've looked everywhere, but I can only find his head. I'll
unreliable. How did Joker get...
Be quiet.
What's going on?
B-Man. Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
Get down!
What the hell happened?
How did you like that, B-Man? No way you're following us now. You're trapped down there till me and Mr. J are ready for you.
Gordon was taken up to the surface in the elevator. If I want to follow them, I'll need to do this the old-fashioned way.
Harleen Quinzel,
Call me Harley. Everyone does.
I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
I warn you right now, these are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor.
They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. One or two of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
What upgrade do I want? Yeah, sure, I'll take the Batarang power. I know where all the secrets are, so I'm gonna get these pretty quickly.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I've got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank are nearly out of the building with the old man. How are they going to tackle the guards? Let's have a listen, shall we?
Hey, Frank, where you been? Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in, quick! Get over there! Damn, come on, everyone, cover the main entrance!
How many are there, Bowles? Hang on, how the hell do you know it? Bowles! Frank, what are you doing?
Hey, Steve.
No, put it down!
Frank, what the hell?
I love that, dude.
It's
Frank, what the hell? Why are you murdering people, Frank? Come on, Frank. Why are you murdering people? Frank, what the hell?
Oh, for someone like you.
Stop bloody with a hired help, Harley.
Don't worry, sweetie. You know I only have eyes for you.
Did you hear that, Max? Sounds like Frankie's working out just fine. Another valuable employee for the organization.
Warning. Multiple security breaches on level A6.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
Find all the MacGuffins. Got it.
These guards didn't put up much of a fight.
Joker was right. This is easy.
Bring it home! It's the bat!
Remember, in a coma is not the same as dead.
How's it going? Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down, dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
You don't have to.
Right. I don't have to. I just want to.
Okay, boss says no one gets past. Anything moves?
Oracle. Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio.
It's a great
It sounds like
game.
Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen.
I will say though, boy, I'm really glad that in Arkham
The direct
City it switched over
approach
to
is
the orange,
suicide.
'cause that red
I need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
Armed thugs.
So is the Bat really coming this way?
Who cares?
I mean, considering playing games that are like new or relevant, but man, then I want to play some stuff that's actually fun.
No problem, boss. The boys are just finishing off.
Oh, look who it is! Are your pointy ears burning? I suppose I better warn my boys you're on the way. Hey, maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
Yeah, I know. I put up the poll, but then I just ignored it and decided I want to play as Batman. So sorry about that.
Hey, hey, kids! It's your friendly Uncle Jay.
I think Batman's gone to space before.
He's running around the asylum, dressed like a bat. I know! Crazy! Stop him before he gets someone hurt. Really, it's for his own good.
He doesn't stand a chance. Not a chance.
Patient interview number 1.
So, I'm your first, am I, Toots? You know what they say, you never forget your first time.
Oh, you got Space Marine too. I gotta be honest, my computer probably isn't even good enough to play it, so I haven't even thought of it.
Why do you do
I'm probably
Why do you think I do
the one person streaming right now who's not playing that game.
a desire to stand out from the crowd?
Whoever kills the Batman wins the grand prize. You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and no one was as astute. Did you really think it was going to be that easy, that? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds.
I was wondering how they were going to handle
Spread out.
the different Space Marine chapters in
He
it.
could be anywhere.
Is it any good or is
Your
it
eyes open.
it's
Now
good?
move.
Okay. I was curious. Like I said, my computer is probably not good enough to actually handle it, but I'm still glad there's finally some good Warhammer 40k games out there. God knows
Nothing.
what
I'm
was the last
sure
good
he's
Warhammer
real.
40k game outside of
I mean, I've seen loads of people dressed up in my time, but
Mechanicum?
knows
Mechanicus?
even one of you could
That's
be
not
the
even a
Batman.
Space Marine game. Man, I wouldn't even say I have an army. I did see Dark Angels around there. I wouldn't say I have an army. I have 5 Dark Angels painted right now.
Go to it, boys. Drag that bat down with the rest of us crazies. They were just like family. How could you? I think I'm going to cry.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly
Okay, so you have
taxing
one like Space
challenges.
Marine character, and then you put on individual like armor
Ready
and weapons
for your
on them
first
to make
one?
a
Good.
to make a
But
certain
be
chapter.
careful. Don't
That's probably a
cut
good way of doing it if they
yourself
want
on
to
this
monetize it.
sharply observed portrait.
Sorry, I know what this puzzle is. That's probably a good way to do it if they want to make a lot of money selling skins and whatnot.
So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective. Edward
Do they have
Nigma
Grey Knights in the game?
placed a
Because
dazzling
Grey Knights are
selection
only
of
like kind of
challenges
sort
and
of
puzzles
technically
around
Space
Arkham.
Marines, aren't
Can
they?
you solve them all?
The game
Will
is
you find all my trophies?
Space Marine.
Are you ready to give up?
Hey, Batman!
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
I mean, no matter what exactly you're doing, the Grey Knights are always in kind of a weird position because they're only kind of sort of technically Space Marines. And if you wanted to do like a really in-depth like game involved, like either a tabletop or in an actual video game involving the Grey Knights, you would have to go heavily on like psyker powers and whatnot. And that would be a whole lot of gameplay, like time and effort being devoted to one mechanic that wouldn't be as prevalent. Like, I mean, there are Space Marine chapters that also have psychers, but not to that degree, though. I don't know. But then again, I mean, there are other factions that would be cool to have that would also have that issue. I mean, Custodians would be cool to have, but like, you wouldn't be able to have like them being worth,
live from the Gotham Bay area with some
200 Space Marines.
This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay. We are getting reports of an armed siege on Arkham Island. 2 minutes ago, Joker broadcast to all news channels this chilling message.
Greetings, Gotham. This is the voice of your new master. Oh, hang on. I skipped a bit. Joker here. I'm in control of Arkham Island, and you can all consider it out of bounds. If I see any lawmen, vigilantes, or do-gooders in tights coming this way, I'll start detonating random bombs around the city. What's it mean? A kindergarten, a hospital, a billionaire's mansion. Oh, choices, choices, choices.
All access to the island has been restricted. Airspace is closed off, and early reports suggest that Batman himself is trapped on the island. We'll be right here, reporting live on any developments. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Jack. More as it happens.
You know, Skyrim almost made the list that I put up as the poll. But I really want to play, if I'm going to play a Bethesda game right now, I really want to play Fallout 4. but I haven't been able to get my old mods working because I think a lot of them haven't been updated since Bethesda decided to do that stupid update recently that threw off the Fallout 4 script extender. Skyrim I should play Skyrim again. I would love to play Skyrim again. I gotta be honest, I've been spending a lot of time playing Stardew Valley, but that's not a game I like to play on stream because it would be super boring. But I've been getting a little tired of that, so I might switch over to something that would be more fun for stream, like Arkham Asylum. If I get real tired later, I may have to make myself some coffee. But this is the long night stream, so we're getting as far as we can. It's only like 10:30 right now. You know what's really funny is that we have technically painted Chaos Space Marines on the channel before, but we just haven't done regular Space Marines because we did Obsidious Malix back in Blackstone Fortress days. So I don't know, Chaos Marines, doing with Space Marines in general is always feeling a little bit weird because I know nothing about 40k lore whatsoever. The plan right now is to finish up the combat patrol of the Dark Angels.
The car is still parked just outside of the intensive treatment building. Now, we can't just have him up and leave us, can we? Every thug, villain, murderer, and kindergarten teacher that isn't carrying out party orders should head there now and smash it to pieces.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
I mean, kit bashing is always just going to be
of course you found
based
that
on
one
whatever
easy.
I have available, to be honest. I do have quite a bit of Necron stuff, but Necron proportions are really weird to do with Space Marines. I was thinking about painting up some Necrons as like a, because the Dark Angels have that whole vibe of being like ancient knights. I like the idea of doing like a haunted kind of skeleton, but they'd be like their own like individual units at that point. If you got it on Instagram, I'll go check it out. I would totally do that. What's going on, boys?
It's dangerous down there, Batman. We've got multiple Black Gators. They've got a hold of firearms. Probably from the guard armory.
Thanks for the concern, officer. But it'll take more than guns to stop me.
Death Watch use Necron. Interesting.
Good. I've been lost some time with the Bat Cookie Center here. Dangled me off a damn building in Lower Gotham.
All the parts I have for kit bashing right now are all still really, really weird to use with Space Marines, because Space Marines are so big and bulky. I got Necrons, I've got Zangor. Interesting. That's cool as hell. I didn't know they were tied to the Inquisition. That's cool as hell. Huh. This is cool. I know nothing about 40k lore whatsoever, so it's cool to learn new stuff. That's interesting.
Entire island will be under my control. That's right, boys and girls. Mine!
I'd be interested in getting some Death Watch 2 paint, but I gotta be honest, man, like, money's tight right now, and any kit backing is gonna be based on what I have on hand.
There's a supply of explosive gel in the trunk of the Batmobile. I may need it. Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon. Strange. This is Gordon's pipe. Barbara gave it to him. There's no way he'd leave it. Wild country. Gordon's favorite tobacco. Gordon's smarter than he looks. Left me a trail to follow.
Oracle, I found a pipe. It has your father's initials carved on it.
It was a birthday gift I gave him last year. There's no way he'd leave it.
Exactly. He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara.
I'm just sitting here watching.
That was one of the easy ones.
Or come over and see me. Don't look up when you open the door. It'll spoil the surprise and my experiment.
Wait, what's in here?
So, you have given in and taken my map.
I didn't know you could get the map
hope
that
it
early.
proves useful.
Take patient interview. Subject has no recorded name. Alias listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, you want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is a dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I do my best.
I don't believe it. Anything can be cured within a collection.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
I didn't find the Arkham City Easter egg in this game for a long time, but this was my first game I ever had on PC.
A challenge completed. Can you do more?
What's funny is that I originally bought this game, and I was completely unaware of the fact that, you know, you need to have, like, a good PC to play PC games. Totally unaware, because I was like, oh god, 2009, I would have been...
Paging Dr.
I
Howard,
was like
Dr.
14,
Fine,
I
Dr.
guess,
Howard.
and I didn't know anything. So I bought this game not knowing that, like, you know, my computer wasn't good enough to play it, so it sat on my shelf for like a year before I actually played it. And then it blew my mind when I finally did. It was so good. And it's funny because it sat for all that time, and I was like, there's no way it can be good enough to live up, because it's been sitting here for a year, but it'll still be cool to play. No, it was every bit as good as I thought it was going to be, and I played it for like 600 hours. I 100%ed it, and I 100%ed it
The big
again.
bad bat? I warn you, he may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could silence
Joker
it.
here. Let me remind all new residents of Joker Asylum that they are expected to follow one simple rule. Punishment for not following this rule is death. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know what the best thing is about the rule? It's a secret.
I don't think I have any of those helmets. I don't think any came in the combat patrol. They're all assembled now, so I'm fairly certain I didn't get any.
Batman, what's going on? The crazies are moving towards the medical facility.
30K Marines, right?
What's Joker doing?
He's trying to take over the island piece by piece. It looks like medical is his next target. Has anyone got out of the building?
I saw a doctor try and get out. He was torn apart. Throw it in the water. He never stood a chance.
You wait here. I'll be back.
Don't you forget, search every nook and cranny. I want everyone found. Hey, I don't want anyone missing the party. I'm too good a host.
Come in, sit down, take off your mask. So, Bats, I was thinking, you really could use a friend in here. Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one? Who is that behind the mask? Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like me? Do you really think you can win? We'll see.
Ah, I knew he moves. It's creepy. I don't know if he moves again. This game definitely followed the rule of cool. Oh, I can't do the beaky, but I will let you in on a secret about what I'm planning for the next group of Marines. The video is probably going to be a bit shorter because I'm not going to go all the way through like the armor painting again because I've just already gone through most of it. But I'm planning on taking some inspiration from the former, the Zangors of Egypt that we did months ago, and I'm going to use the that style for the blades that the Marines have, because one of them is like a character with
Anyone
a sword.
seen the big
We're gonna
bad
be painting
hat?
like a sword
I
like
warn
that.
you, he may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
I'm wanting another chance to try out using the red and yellow blade with the German extra dark green around the trim and then the white on the other side of that. Because that extra dark, that dark green really just like, I don't know, it creates something that's more, it's another case of like, kind of like with the, what the purple did with like the orange on the recent guns, like the Nerf guns. It creates this weird effect that's deeper than just using like a black. It's really interesting.
He's here! Come on!
This'll hurt.
But you know what, you idiot? All new residents of Joker Asylum, that they are expected to follow one simple rule. Punishment for not following this rule is death. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know what the best thing is about the rule? It's a secret.
Classic salamanders. I have not seen that. I haven't seen any classic 40K stuff. Whoa. Wait, there it is.
Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different. anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter. The mean one.
Hey, scram, bats! This is my me time.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like
I'm
to
over
know?
here.
Shut up!
Ah, you crazy bitch. Harley!
Ah!
What's he doing here? It's too early.
I'm sorry, Puddin'. Don't be angry with me. Mwah!
Go, you little minx. I can never stay mad at you.
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way. Bye-bye now.
No way past the security gate. Gotta find another route.
It's crazy to think where Harley started out in this series only for the new Arkham, well, the new Arkham Suicide Squad game to, like, actively not want to make her sexual. I'm not even, like, trying to advocate for, like, the over-sexualization of female characters, but I guess I am in a way, just because the fact that even, like, the voice actor who played Harley, not, Arlene Sorkin, but...
So what was it that gave
Tara
it
Strong.
away?
Is it
The
Tara
big
Strong?
green glowing question mark?
Oh, damn it. Can't remember now. But I mean, she dresses up as Harley Quinn, and she has no problem playing the actual character in the sexual manner, so... It's weird that, like, the fucking studio needed to do that. Needed to, like, remove all of her sexuality, especially given where the character started. It's just, the trajectory is funny. Either way.
Anyone sees the big bad hat? I warn you, he may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot. I want all the doctors rounded up. Search every inch of the medical building. I mean it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can. If another doctor tries to run and get out of the building, then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die. Hell, I may do that anyway. Sounds fun.
Injustice universe. I gotta be honest, I mean, the problem with DC universes in general is they all, and I guess comic book universes, they all end up going down the path of the multiverse. So they all kind of end up becoming the same homogeneous sludge eventually.
Can you hear that, Detective? It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh, you can't? That's because an idiot would have found that trophy.
I don't know how the actual IP stuff works for the individual universes with, like, the DC games. It's gotta be...
Get off of me.
Shut it. Get down there with the others. Move it.
Okay, okay.
Now that you say that, though, it does kind of make me think that it's interesting.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
It's interesting that there are so many different DC universes, like, in terms of video games, but only, like, Marvel doesn't even have one, I don't think. That's just insane at this point, considering there's Injustice, the Arkham games. Yeah, the newest Suicide Squad game was bad, but, like, in the last 15 years, there's been multiple good DC games. Multiple good DC franchises that have had multiple entries, and Marvel still hasn't even had one. That's just insane.
doctor in the house? No? Pity. I seem to have a pile of wounded henchmen that need medical attention.
You're safe now.
I don't know what happened. One minute we were doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
We'll be fine.
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
Batman saved us. I never really believed he existed.
I'll get you out of there. We're gonna be okay.
It sounds so petty, but one of the weirdest things about coming back to this game is that Batman doesn't stand when he goes on ledges. He just hops right over.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Ed.
So the great detective has solved a mere 10% of my challenges.
I'm 10%
Are you
through his
ready to
challenges
give up
already.
yet?
Man. There we go. Give me that.
Don't get too full of yourself, Dark Knight. It only gets harder from here.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
I'll admit, I don't know anything. I have not read The Batman Who Laughs. I've heard that it's good, haven't read it. But I do have a soft spot for Owlman. Granted, most of that is because I don't know much about the comics, but I do know the animated films, which were a big part of my childhood. And I really, really liked, even though the runtime was so bloated with this weird Martian Manhunter love subplot, the multiverse, what was I think it was Crisis on Infinite Earths movie was so good. Love that movie. So I do have a soft spot for Owlman. James Woods was really, really good as Owlman.
Easy! A blind man would have stumbled over that one.
And also, just the writing for his character was really good in that. So I have a soft spot for Owlman, but Batman Who Laughs is another thing that's on my list of Batman takes that I need to check out at some point. Is that stain hovering above the ground? I think, yeah, that's just hovering like 6 inches above the ground. Well, okay, it's a 15-year-old game. That's probably just a hiccup. All right. Here we go.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Let me introduce you all to the sterling work of our new head of research, Dr. Penelope Young. Since joining our team 2 years ago, Arkham has found the forefront of research into understanding the human mind.
Good afternoon, Arkham. Let's talk about the mind.
Good. That means some bitch's cash. It's the bat!
Project goal is to create a test bed to fully probe our... Those not physically up to the challenge that our medical purposes present.
Boy, it's done. The room... That's the bat! Go, Batman!
Kick to the kidney.
Cash, what happened?
There was an alarm in medical. I heard someone shouting and found the doc lying on the floor. When I went to help him, the room was flooded with gas. These doors locked down. We can't get out. Don't know how long we can last.
How brave. Let's give Mr. Cash a great big hand. He could use one.
gotta help us. If you can clear the gas out of the room, the doc and me can get out of here. Batman, I don't know if you can hear this. Board's showing power to fan 1.
Not aware.
Joker never said anything about this part of the plan.
This part always trips me up, no matter how many times I play this game.
Power to fan 2. He's doing it, Doc. We'll be out of here soon. Stay cool.
Joker told me I'd have time to get out before we gassed this place.
Can't let that man die.
All 3 fans agree. We got full power. Room should be empty anytime.
Nice surprise! Batman arrived just in the nick of time. Next time, Cash, I'll just shoot you. Done with it.
Honestly, Joker, yeah, that probably is the best option.
You are performing just below my predicted expectations. At this rate, you'll never beat
Surprised
me.
I'm able to know where all the secrets are still with such regularity. I've played this game a lot, though. Like I said, it was an integral part of my childhood.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well.
There is still medical staff needing my help.
Will all patients please remain calm and move slowly to their accommodation?
Our findings have led to debates about whether psychosis is in itself neurotoxic, and whether potentially damaging changes to the brain are related to the length of psychotic episodes. Project Titan allows us to strengthen the individual's ability to cope with such changes.
For anyone watching who
Early
hasn't
results
played
were
this game
promising,
before,
but
a
it was
major
only
plot
after
is
the
how
arrival
this
of
doctor
Patient
wants
X
to
that our
use, like,
expectations were raised. Patient X was the catalyst
wants
that
to
led
use,
to
like,
a full-scale
Bane's
adoption
Titan
of the
formula
Titan process.
to somehow cure people of psychosis. That's... I don't know how in the world that works.
Batman!
Don't speak. You're safe now.
What an odd plot.
But it's a trap!
I know. Just not for me.
It's true. You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats?
X-ray vision.
Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the face. What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day? Get down there now!
I still don't think I've been hit in this playthrough. I don't think they managed to touch me yet.
I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
I'm sorry. I tried to tell you. I couldn't speak.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
by now.
Will all patients please remain calm and move slowly to their accommodation?
Well, I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got two old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified to without saying hello. The other, well, let's just say he's going to be as surprised to see you as you will be to see him.
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated.
I am absolutely not. I am not up to date on DC Comics or any comics generally.
So that's Doc.
Yeah, you can operate on me.
A wide range of medical, surgical, diagnostic, and wellness.
Okay.
Coupled with have ensured we are voted the most facility in the entire state. Times have changed in this establishment, and you are.
I think there's been a couple versions of Batman where he wasn't rich necessarily. Mostly like the variant versions. I mean, obviously the variant versions, but like the really weird ones, he tends not to be rich, if anything, if I remember correctly. Like the in Red, I remember in Red Sun Superman, he's like some poor Russian like serf.
Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here.
I'm not up on the comics lore. If I remember correctly, it is though. Like the further out like his backstories get, the more common it is for him to be like not rich, though. If I remember correctly. But again, I'm not an expert on the lore, so you guys would know better than I would, more than likely.
Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job. Planned like a military operation. Brains on the inside and out.
I mean, he has the intelligence for it,
aware
I guess.
that this job, as you call it, requires friends. What I want to know is why you chose me. Did Joker specify me? Why don't you let me talk to him? I'm sure we can settle this.
Lady, if I have to tell you once more, I am going to hurt you. You understand? Shut the hell up. Boss wants to. He'll talk to you. Till then, keep that trap of yours zipped.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, please, no! No!
You know what's funny is that I'm not sure Kulaks is an actual term. Seems like that was kind of made up by the Muscovites.
Is it true
Well,
that
I
Joker
mean,
escaped?
from what I've heard
Unfortunately,
from
yes.
Estonian YouTubers,
But
anyway.
not for long.
Not
I've
quite
been
as
studying
true
Joker's
a
case for
thing
months
as
when
I
he
like
broke
to
out.
believe.
The warden was very specific. He wanted Joker cured.
Bad publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be the least of it. God, I almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Not a problem. All staff have been rescued. You'll be safer if you remain here.
City Engineer is an interesting take, though. I wouldn't have thought of doing something like that, where he's like actually in regular Gotham. I said, though, I think in the further out he is from Batman is from being in Gotham, the less likely he is to be rich. Because like there's also Gotham by Gaslight, he wasn't. Go Russia Pill. I think I'm the opposite of Russia Pilled if I'm saying that if I'm pushing against the idea that the rich serfs weren't actually rich and were just an excuse for the Muscovites to steal from them, from hardworking Eastern Europeans. But yeah, I may as well take the upgrade. I don't think I've even been hit yet. I don't know why I chose to get the armor upgrade.
All the medical staff are safe. Time to continue following Harley Quinn and
I
Gordon's
think I'm the
trail.
opposite of Russia Pilled if that's what I'm pushing.
Welcome to Arkham
If I remember correctly, this is where the
are here to help you.
specialist shows up.
I've got three fine fruits for the big
Yeah, there he is.
Harley brings the popcorn. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm not trying to hit you. I'm trying to
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient. Welcome to Arkham
time I've been hitting
Asylum.
this damn
Our
game.
staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this
That's the
fine
first time I get hit
few would have believed
by
it
one
could be
guy.
the
That's
premier
embarrassing.
psychiatric evaluation and
that
rehabilitation center it's become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story.
I do support Ukraine, actually, but it's
a safe haven for recovery.
I support them, but I also fully understand the argument that the U.S. shouldn't be overextending itself at the cost of its own citizens. Nor should any European country that supports them.
We accept most major
That's my take.
Our website contains everything you need to know.
Did you find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they're safe now.
Batman, we've got another problem.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
It's my life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there, Batman. You ask me, it's about time for a little payback.
I don't like it, but... Who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
The boss says he's in here somewhere. Spread out.
Yeah, it's...
What kind of psycho built this place? Hospital I ever been in.
Whatever. Not gonna be a political stream. There's never gonna be a day when I don't wanna go on some political rant. Don't let me. This is not gonna be that day. This is a day for having some beers and playing some Batman.
I hate the stink of hospitals.
Main hospital's supposed to be clean. This place stinks.
Got a point. Yeah. Remember Batman's only rule. Traumatic head injury is not the same as death. Strangulation is not always lethal.
Can't wait to get out of here. This hospital scares the crap out of me.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I've got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you. Prepare to face your fears. All of them!
There is no crane. They're over there! Only Scarecrow. Get me out of here, please, someone!
This part blew my fucking mind when I played this as a kid.
Looks like the good
I think I would have
doctor
been.
has started.
I think I was 15-year-old
Your
boy when I
appointment
played
isn't
this.
for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Bats, what are you really scared of?
Oh no, we've left politics in chat. We've gone to an equally dangerous discussion here, guys. Let's not make anybody pissed off. Let's not go after Green Lantern. He's beloved.
Please help me, Batman. No.
I've always had very mixed feelings on the Green Lantern Corps, but that's always been... I keep that to myself. For some reason, that's something I'll keep to myself, while my political beliefs I'll wear on my sleeve. Says a lot about my priorities, I guess. A crying what? I don't want to know. DC hasn't been known for making great decisions recently. God, if I could keep those eyes all game, I would love that. A crying lantern.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Barbara. I'm sorry. I was too late.
I'm sorry. The number you've dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Barbara, are you there?
Please hang up your phone.
I think the big problem with the Lantern Corps in general is that there's only so many emotions that, like, motivate you to go out and do things. Sadness is just not one of them. It's like, yeah, Sadness Ring technically could exist, but it wouldn't really make you want to go out and fight bad guys and fly across the galaxy.
Father, he should have stood up to his son. Like a man. Mom?
Help us, Bruce! Don't let us die!
could have been solved by...
Can you hear me? Bruce, what's going on?
Oracle, I'm okay.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right? Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
I will say, as a non-DC fan but a writing fan, if you were to take each one of the rings and put them on a team together, yeah, it would be like Power Rangers, but it would also just be like an archetypical 5-man band, like, story going out on adventures, which is a proven formula, if nothing else. It's just at that point, yeah, like, having an entire Sadness Lantern Corps is still... doesn't become any less dumb at that point. But it could work.
It wasn't Gordon. Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
Are you lost, little bat? Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind? Same here. Just roll with it, bats. It gets easier once you get in. It really does.
Gotta stick this. Don't let him hit me, kid.
Listen, no more tricks. Just one last puzzle and you can have more. And a little more. Oh, I can't wait.
I do like Green Lantern SEAL Team 6, that's funny. But yeah, it would just basically, if you take one of each of the individual Lantern Corps, you would basically have just the 5-man band archetype. The big guys, the smart guys, the wise guy. You know what I mean. The leader, the lancer. You would just basically have one of each. And it could work, it's just... if you wanted to make that work within the span of, like, the larger stuff with, like, having an entire Red Ranger Corps, yeah, I'm kind of on board. It's just too broad. Like, an entire corps of people who are just mad.
It's just through the glass. Take a look. Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man. If any of my guys even think you're in the room, they're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies. Hell, I may even give you Harley. It looks like maybe you don't care about the old man after all. Which may be a good thing. And if any of my boys see you...
Joker's not messing. He wants the old man kept safe from Batman. If anyone gets near him, it won't be me carrying the can.
No problem. Nothing's getting past me. Batman will be a dead man, and I'll be famous.
Whatever. Get over there and keep looking. Now go!
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just dying for one of you to spot the Bat Freak. When you do, Harley offs the old man. I've got a shiny prize for the one who sees him first.
Anyone out there seen Batbrain yet? No? Not surprised. He's chicken. Mr. J has won again. Mr. J is so going to beat Batbrain, he doesn't stand a chance.
You'll be caught, Quinn. Caught and locked up.
Harley's got the old man up top.
See to that, when anyone else skulking around, he dies.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's another Guardians of Oa. Either way, yeah, there's plenty of other examples. I think the Lantern team up could work as a concept, whether it's just green or you get one of each.
It's gonna be so...
But
You took longer than I thought.
He's out of control. He's trying to prove something. I'm not sure I can stop him this
I
time.
don't know. Maybe I just
Don't
shouldn't
do
weigh
it.
in on it. I'm still a noob
Batman,
at all this,
listen.
but
We're not alone.
yeah,
He's
like
got
Lantern
something else
lore
down
always
there.
kind of falls apart.
I don't know
whenever
what it
it's-
is.
It tries to be about like the grandiose galaxy-spanning stuff.
Be quiet.
That's just my 2 cents.
Oh, am I getting to you? Am I? Good. You're going to love this next bit.
Why in the world would strapping up Bane and using Venom cure Joker of psychosis? Who in the world thought this was a good idea?
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me, now. Bane.
I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Cut me down.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
Gordon, run!
Both running.
Nice lady.
Yeah, I do know this is of all the reworks of comic book characters they did for this game series specifically, Bane was by far one of the worst. Like they really did make him an idiot. He was incredibly unfortunate. I think it's because they made it an even boss fight alongside like the other Titan thugs. Wallow.
Seriously? Is that the best you can do, Bane? The deal in hand.
I will crush you.
So bad at this. I was doing so well.
Don't you like paper? I will crush you. Fold you like paper.
Okay. Okay then. Boys.
most recent character I can think of is like he has the same problem that a lot of strong characters do, and that it's really, really easy to just write off as an idiot by a bad actor. I remember this examination about Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's like, it would have been really easy to write a big dumb, but they managed to elevate it. Bane has that problem. He's not necessarily supposed to be just a big dumb idiot, but it's easy for a bad writer to kind of write him off that way. But I mean, like, I guess that's kind of like a lot of the villains. All the Batman villains are about as interesting as whoever's writing them. They've all had
Batman, you okay?
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn?
Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
I will break you, Batman! Then the Bruja!
No, Bane. This time I break you.
Remember, Batman does not kill. But funny enough, muscle does not float.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
There's no way he could hear you say that.
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave on Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Bane is lame in this game, though. He's even worse in Arkham City. He doesn't even get a boss fight there. Just a cutscene behind like a security gate. So incredibly lame.
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering, the effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream. I returned to the family home to care for her, where she remained in her bed for as long as her body continued. Her tears kept me awake at night.
Are there any Batgirls who are known like to any degree as well as Barbara is? The only other one I know Oh, good fight, boys. Good try. Good try. I didn't get the inverted takedown. That's why I couldn't use it in the medical office. Damn it. I mean, if any, I gotta be honest, in Gotham Knights, if anything, they could have just had two. They could have just had Batgirl and Batwoman.
You're late for your appointment. Very rude. Well, seeing as you're here now, we might might as well get started. Tell me about your childhood. Anything stand out? Ooh, is that a tear I see? Too painful? We'll come back to it later then. How about Baney Boy then? Oh, bet you were shocked to see him, weren't you? Personally, I was hoping he'd fold you up like a piece of paper and let me stamp you crazy. But even I don't get everything I want. So what was he doing here? Oh, questions, questions, questions.
Yeah, Gotham Knight was not a... That one wasn't a... Well, that one was not a continuation from the Arkham series, but Suicide Squad was for some stupid reason. Or wait, was Gotham Knight supposed to be a continuation? Oh, yeah, Ghost Zombie Batman, who then just became regular Alive Again Batman, and then immediately died again. I gotta admit, though, like, him coming back as the Ghost Zombie, I haven't played the game, I've only watched the cutscenes, but that was the most absolutely predictable shit that I have ever seen, because I was like, oh, yeah, they're gonna do this. Wait, that was a continuation, and also Suicide Squad was a continuation? Why am I quibbling over the... Of course they're gonna try to make everything a continuation of the one popular franchise they've had. I guess Injustice.
Oh, you found that one?
No,
Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was running out of
the
time.
moment that I heard, like, oh, Batman dies and is replaced by, like, these 4 younger heroes, I was like, okay, so the big premise, as writing has to go in this terrible hellscape of bad writing.
Suicide location in Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance, and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
Oh, Zombie Suit Batgirl. Oh, shoot. I thought that was Batman. Sorry, the last bit of that was blocked by a button on the screen. Sorry. I don't know about that one. But I will continue my rant just because I like to. No, the moment that I heard that Batman died in the series and was in Gotham Knights and was taken over by the 4 sidekicks, I was like, okay, so inevitably he's going to have to come back and the 4 sidekicks are going to have to go and defeat him as some grand gesture of, look at how much cooler they are now. Which, just like, you know, everything else, if you've watched anything Star Wars in the past decade by Disney, you know exactly the storyline I'm talking about. Of course they were going to do some shit. Yeah, he comes back as a zombie, and then he immediately comes, and then once you defeat him as the sidekick, he then comes back as just regular damn it! Stupid! He just comes back as regular Batman at that point. And then he immediately dies again, sacrificing himself to defeat Ra's al Ghul for real this time. He gives them some tearful speech about how they now need to inherit Gotham, which they already did. God, I can't. This is a good way to get me to shut up about stuff, just making me actually focus on the game. Empty suit Batgirl. I have not heard of that, but it sounds interesting. By the way, in addition to 40K recommendations, feel free to leave DC recommendations in any of my comment sections. Would love that, actually. I'd love to know more about the comic stuff. I just don't know anything and don't know where to start.
My journey lasted little over a month, visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone.
No.
I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began my day returning home in good spirits, eager to see my wife and family. I ended it kneeling in their blood, broken fragments of my life, pouring through dripping red fingers.
I liked Bruce being with Talia more than I like Catwoman. I'm actually with you on that.
Identity confirmed. Disabling
She's got daddy issues, but
security deactivated.
You know, some guys are into that. Oh God. Oh man. Wow. Revealing a lot about why I'm still single.
Odd.
Yeah, I know that because they changed Raj Al Ghul in that game too, so that makes sense. Even so, that doesn't make it any better written. But thank you for the clarification.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original Venom compound.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Talia is already half on board with him being Batman. Like, yeah, she wants him to kill.
Multiple references
which, like,
to a type
I gotta be honest, there are already some pretty compelling arguments for,
Venom-like transformation in the host,
for why he probably should
eliminating
be
the need for
like,
the
there are very
storage
good
tank
arguments
Bane
why Batman's
requires.
kind of just being a stubborn asshole and not
Hang
just
on.
killing at least a
These
couple of
notes
the
aren't
villains.
complete. The
I mean,
formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding.
Yeah, 30%
if
more
Joker
chill?
gets his
Okay,
hands
this
on
sounds
this, he will
interesting.
create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God, is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
I gotta be honest, if you're gonna mention Damian Wayne, this is probably my biggest Batman hot take. But the way that they completely wrote off, like, just the way that both DC's writers and the fan base just kind of casually lied.
She was heading to the mansion with
Talia.
Cash. I'm going up
like,
top via the catacombs.
You know, date raping Bruce. What always kind of bugged me, like, that's my biggest Batman hot take. But like the way that the fan base and the writers just kind of glossed over what should be like some pretty genuine resentment that Batman, not necessarily that's fair for him to have toward Damian, but like kind of understandable on his part. Yeah, it's not like, again, that's not Damian's fault, but like I gotta say, like the fan base's willingness and the writers' willingness to just write that off as like not being willing to like see that for like how fucked up it really is, like, because that's date rape. That's not okay. Just because it happens to a man does not make it okay. That's my biggest Batman hot take that I always end up fighting with someone over. I've had a couple of fans from DC who were really pissed at me for it, and it's sad because, like I said, I like Talia and Wayne together. I like Talia and Bruce. I think they're good. I like them more than Catwoman and Bruce. But that always bugged me. Like, just because it's a man doesn't make that okay for him to be drugged. You know, taken advantage of.
Took a little
They always
longer
kind
to
of
find
downplay
them
it.
than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I plan Croco the Bat. Croco, boy, are you there? No?
Was it consensual? Okay, if it was consensual in some of the rewrites, okay, fair enough. Then that sounds like a good change. I'm into that. I gotta be honest, even if it's just like maybe she like kind of led him on or didn't, you know, maybe wasn't totally truthful about her birth control or something like that. Even that, I'm not like totally opposed to that story. That's still fucked up, but also like kind of realistic. But like the whole date rape thing was I felt like crossed a line because it was so glossed over. But if they rewrote it, fair enough. Got retconned. It was originally secret and then it got retconned to date rape? Interesting. So they added that later. That's interesting. Huh. It's funny how we're coming around. That's so funny to me, given like where the zeitgeist has gone in terms of like, sorry. I guess this isn't politics, but it's funny where the zeitgeist is now in terms of the conversation around, you know, men and men's rights these days. And like how stuff like that still flies under the radar.
That trophy was a test.
Men's rights
well
is
done.
not the best way of
You
putting it,
passed
but, like,
the elementary grade.
It's funny where the conversation has gotten, yet despite it, there's still stuff like that happens. It's like, guys, we got here for a reason. Men allowed certain things to happen for years in content that was marketed toward us.
I hear you, bitch. So it's dinner. I'm getting hungry.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, comics in general. There's a reason that comics always riff toward,
Rip your flesh like paper.
What's all the paper references? Yeah,
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
yeah, isn't the clone of Damien, isn't that, Heretic? He's like one of the few, like, newer villains I actually know about. Never that popular. I think they added him in some of the... Oh god, I feel so embarrassed that I know the cartoon movies better than I know any of the comics. That's just embarrassing. The normal bad family outing might create some clones of my family members. Whatever, it happens. Oh, I'm not even arguing with you. I love that you're totally right about that. That's just normal. Yeah, I might make some clones of my son. Whatever. I don't really like that he takes after his father so much. I need an adult version to lead my army of ninjas. Another day in the Bat family. Oh boy.
Hey, this is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment. Says it's too dangerous. She's not listening. Let's see. Random threat threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby, and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you, I want what I paid for, and then another joke about wheelchairs, lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
You know what I'm imagining? I'm just imagining the, you know when, in the first Transformers movie, when Optimus is holding, like, the body of Jazz? Just those two halves? Just imagine, like, Batman coming in with those two halves. Like, Alfred, we lost Jason Todd. It's like, oh, I gotta clone another one. He's just, like, holding the two halves of him.
To the hood of that ludicrously ostentatious vehicle of yours.
But yeah, I mean, it's not, I guess it's not, like, normal for the Bat family, but also just, like, cloning right alongside the multiverse for, like, most commonly used comic book tropes ever. Gotta use cloning, because God forbid any of the changes to the characters actually have any weight. Why do that when you can just write it off? They were a clone, they were something else, they were whatever. Didn't that just... Oh, that just happened recently too. That's right. In the Suicide Squad game. Yeah, they just sew them back together. Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh, that's awful. Oh wow. Oh, I'm a terrible person. Anyway, no, but like I remember they just did that. They just retconned using Stop it. No, they just retconned the deaths of the Justice League in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. They just retconned it in the DLC. In the fucking DLC, because Flash comes back, and now there's this whole thing where you're going through trying to find, because like all the Justice League members that they killed in the game called Kill the Justice League were actually clones. So another fucking example of a comic book story. Another DC story retconning itself using fucking multiverse cloning nonsense. I guess not cloning multiverse stuff, but still. Ridiculous. Ugh. I mean, I suppose like once those tropes get normalized in a story though, or in a franchise, it's hard to dig them out. It'd be like trying to make death matter in those franchises. What do you mean it still exists? Were you not excited to play as Mrs. Freeze? The incredible new character they created where they just gave Mr. Freeze a vagina and literally did nothing else to make them more interesting.
AKA Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words.
Honestly, yeah, that's a good idea. Nora would have been, if they were going to do a female character with ice powers, just straight do an alternate version of Nora who's trying to save Victor. Yeah, honestly, 100% for that. That would have been way more interesting. Is that a thing in any of the comics? Because if not, it should be. And it feels like a really obvious thing, especially these days when like female characters are such a... Like there is a want for more female characters. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be cool as hell. I would play that. I would act... Well, I mean, I wouldn't play that game, but that'd be mildly interesting. That'd be kind of cool. Playing as Nora, where she starts to... Where she becomes Freeze to save Victor. That'd be cool. I mean, it wouldn't even be that far off from what happened with Flashpoint Batman, where his father becomes Batman. It'd basically be the same thing.
I'd want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have
Killer Frost.
Snipers.
I think you're thinking of Killer Frost.
Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
She came up a lot in the conversations of like, yeah, there are other ice-themed villains, female villains, that you could just have used instead.
You want some of this? How many pieces you want to be in?
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Nora's done something like that. It feels like a really obvious choice.
Men like there's a plague in town. I guess the bat is dead. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful. They're both loose cannons, itchy trigger fingers, and, well, you know, accidents do happen. Please remember to keep an eye open for any flying rodents.
Take patient into these blood.
Stirring. Your duties. I hear the asylum suffers from infestations from time to time. Hello again, boys. Please remember to take good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go miss.
You are earning my respect, Dark Knight Detective. I'll let you help me find my socks if you keep this up.
Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pick.
Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself!
Easy, isn't it? Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Ding dong. Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards is fired. You budget cut.
Wait, Injustice Joker is in someone's head? Is that in the... Sorry, is that something from the comics, or is that, like, when Harley starts hallucinating? I keep trying to...
Thank the Lord! I thought you'd have found that 1 hours ago.
His look in Injustice 2 is horrible, horrible. Absolutely awful. He has that same problem in, as the, well, it's the new Suicide Squad game where he looks like a weird...
They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here
this like weird, skinny clown thing. Like, I mean, obviously he's supposed to look like a clown, but like, yeah, the similar vibes where they're trying to go for like this kind of, God, how do I'm trying to think of a word other than twink to describe it. But like skinny weirdo slasher serial killer, but with like bright purple on.
That are not yet in the old mansion. Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to
I think
the
they had Troy
man
Baker
himself.
voicing him there though, which was good because his voice in the new game in the Suicide Squad is fucking terrible.
Oh, what are you gonna do when we're finally out of here?
Hey, I've got a treasure in the tropics. You need some head. Huh?
Oh, we're all going to hell, but I'm not going to say you're wrong. Oh, you know what's horrible was I was when doing the, I've been having so many so many of my friends are Civilization fans, and I swear I have not been able to get that image of, I think, is it Julius or Augustus they're using in that game? I forget. I have not, every time he shows up, I just think of the Fallout New Vegas, the Femboy Legion. Every time I see him, I can't get that image out of my head. Every single time I think of that. I just cannot. Oh, every single time. And it's just driving me crazy. Oh. But yeah, no, that, I don't know what it is with terrible Joker adaptations. I think ever since, I think Jared Leto just ruined. Yeah, Jared Leto just ruined the Joker. Yeah, I think she was just a skin for Supergirl, wasn't she? Or like a premium skin or something like that. Yeah, I remember her being in that game. I know a lot of people were really excited for her. She probably could have been her own character, if I'm being honest. It would have been nice to have a female character who was a genuine bruiser. Yeah, I think that's the one meme everyone knows from r/New Vegas. Yeah, it's just the Femboy Legion. That's the, imagine starting a subreddit and that being like the one thing, being the one thing that it ends up being known for. It's the Femboy jokes. I would consider that a success. I would consider that a rocket success.
They brought the animal before me, shameless and barking like a mad dog.
Joker here with a little update for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news, she's not talking. She's in the documents somewhere in the mansion. I want it out. I got a plan on 6 tubes in a ton. In the meantime, search every nook and cranny. There's a prize for whoever finds them.
doing so well.
Those notes before Joker.
I can do better. I can do better. Oh yeah, I've seen. I don't know the YouTuber's name, but yeah, I've seen the videos that he made, and that's like the only reason I know it exists about Asylum. Oh, it's incredible. I love those. He even plays like the modded version where he doesn't have the cape or the ears. That was great. I have been spending more time on Reddit recently. A little bit. I should probably confess, I grew up like without internet entirely. For most of my childhood, so I just never...
What do you call someone who has failed to
never
solve
really, like,
three-quarters of my riddles?
spent a lot of time on Reddit or Discord or... Probably was. I just never really was on social media that much. And I never really got into it as an adult. I mean... Even now, pretty much I'm on here like to post, but not a whole lot else, which is not something to brag about when you're trying to like make a career out of posting on social media. Kind of a hindrance. But yeah, I have seen the Asylum. It's really funny.
The island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters, but I vowed to fix it. As the buildings were rebuilt, I saw the future. A bright, wonderful future.
TF2 still adding classes? I don't know anything about TF2, to be honest. I never played many online games. God, I'm a Luddite. Jesus. Speaking of Valve, though, who has a funny feeling that Half-Life 3 is never actually coming out? The moment they announced that, I don't think I felt anything other than a big collective eye roll when that announcement came out. It's officially in development.
We're in control. Where did you go?
Not a chance.
I don't know. Answer me! I said I don't know. She could be it.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what, I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're
Hero shooter. About 10 years too late to be making a hero shooter. the hero shooter genre in general kind of seems like it's just gone the way of, the genre's kind of in the place where, like, you know, when everyone was making MMOs post-WoW, not post-WoW, but, you know, where it's caught in that weird position where everyone's still, it's still, like, known as the most profitable genre to make, but at the same time, it's like,
Who did this?
the fan base in general still defaults to going to the one most popular
Maybe it was
version.
Saz. That guy's crazy.
No way. They're all... He's here!
Damn it. Oh. I think I also just have some bitterness toward hero shooters because they were one of the things that killed Volition Studios. After they did, because that was the last thing they did before that terrible Saints Row reboot was the, what was that thing? I don't even remember that confused mess they made. I don't think anybody does. There we go. It's more like a MOBA.
So where they taking her?
No idea. Joker doesn't tell us his plan.
She looks scared. Maybe she knew what was coming.
Maybe. I heard he's brought someone in to...
Hey, doesn't Valve own Dota 2? I mean, at that point, just invest in making like a big Dota 2 update, something like that. Agents of Mayhem, thank you, yeah. Yeah, no, actually, if I haven't told you guys,
metal and paint.
Volition is based out of my hometown in Champaign. Their studio is literally 4 or 5 blocks from where I'm sitting right now.
Minds came,
so yeah, I have some bitterness over their sad loss. I know people who used to work
were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us.
Okay, good, yeah. No, I mean, at that point, if you're going to do a big MOBA hero shooter, Valve, that's the problem with Valve. Valve doesn't need more franchises. Valve has so many franchises. I mean, I guess they don't want to go the way of, like, every other studio of, like, you know, milking properties to death. But Valve releases so sparingly. Millennial. Oh God. You know, I try not to use those stupid generational things. They started to feel too much like horoscopes to me at a certain point. Yeah, no, Valve has so many franchises they could just make expansions for or make new, interesting versions.
Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so important. A tragedy here, a murder there. Enough to drive anyone crazy!
Voice actress is. I think Tara Strong is a good 10, 15 years older than us. Arlene Sorkin's older than that, but she, of course, started voicing the character in the 90s, so... that mean the Joker has to be millennial too in that case then, if they're dating? Although I guess he could be older.
Oh, how frustrating. Thought it was going to be easy, didn't you? Has tonight taught you nothing? In 2 minutes, the room will fill with happy gas. The audience will be in fits of ecstasy, and then die.
God damn it.
Do you really think I'd let you take the stairs? One minute 30 to go. Father said I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and... Only joking.
Yes, do. I will check it out on Instagram. Have a good night. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you later. I will... I'm gonna see how far I get here.
Thank you, Batman. Are they all gone?
Yes, you're safe. What happened?
It all happened so fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many. They took Dr. Young. She rushed in here, and they followed. I'm sorry. When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone.
What am I supposed to be doing now? Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Other rooms in the mansion for Dr. Young. I'm pretty sure it's in here, isn't it?
At last. I thought you'd never find it.
I remember this one.
Another one of the easy ones. Don't feel too proud, Batman.
Alright. to take a break for just a moment. I'm going to be right back in about 10 minutes or so. See you guys momentarily. Okay, good to be back, good to be back. Got the rest of my dinner, got a beer. I'm not sure if we're going to end up finishing this game, but I'm feeling okay for right now, so why not continue? Let's go.
Tell him he's not talking. Tell us when it's... Tell us, or we'll cut off your other hand.
Do what you want. I'm not talking.
So you guys may want to have a look on the walkways. I think someone's left you a gift.
You heard the boss.
Turn around! Damn it! Damn it! I swear I used to be good at this game. Still am. I keep confusing the controls with Arkham City.
I gave you a thousand simple tasks. Make cash talk, find Dr. Young, and earn her. Has anyone actually checked off one of those tasks yet? Have you checked the timesheet? I'm sure there were more of you at the beginning of the day.
You heard Joker. Joker was right. I found someone. Not you too. What happened? Just wake up. Come on. Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself. Hold up. I'm coming with you.
Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books. How hard can it be? Are you guys okay? You're not feeling the pressure as he takes you out one by one.
You heard the boss. What are you doing? Ah!
First inverted takedown of the game. Pretty late, too.
gonna get you!
Not ideal, but oh well, did the job. He didn't shoot me.
Batman, we're tied up! Need help!
Thanks.
Where did Dr. Young go?
I told her to run. These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
Thanks for the help back there.
Is anyone out there? We need assistance. Over. Hello, hello. Anyone is on this channel, please respond.
Going after the notes yourself, eh, Bats? Good luck. I've got a crew working over the doctor as I speak. They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough. Not to mention the army of clowns ripping this place apart. One way or another, the formula will be mine. Why don't you just... Go on, roll over and die for one. See you then.
Gonna open.
Hold on! I think I've got it.
Yeah, you said that 10 minutes ago.
You could be the one to tell him I'm not gonna.
It'll be open any second. Damn it!
You're an idiot. Joker's not gonna...
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door. Got to find a different way in. Someone has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Let's see.
Good. Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them. Oracle. I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints. If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought. It's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Another one? Can it be? No, there's no way. You can't find them all. It's impossible.
I was gonna say, I felt like we were getting to about that time that Joker's about to start getting mad about me solving these. I think we're probably approaching 50%.
Joker was right. He's over there.
Get him!
custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question for...
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
I heard a voice on one of the radios. It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now? Wanda? How about our old friend?
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce. Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
Hold it there, lady.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh, God! Oh, God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
I'm sorry about that. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay? I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong with it. And listen, son. Call me Jim.
What are you trying to do?
God, this game is just weird. You don't need crazy, intense, high-profile graphics when you have great design.
Your mind will shatter like glass. I see you, Batman.
Had too many beers. Forgot where the sprint button was.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
It's alright, you got eaten by a crocodile at the end, so I don't... Spoiler alert.
There's no escape. Your mind will shatter like glass. What are you trying to do? Everything you see is under my control. I see you, Batman.
Damn it.
You failed. Now suffer.
Boy, I do love his design.
There's no escape.
Your mind will shatter like glass. I see you, Batman.
Has anyone seen the bat? Come on! Someone must have seen where it went. Big scary man. Where's the cape? Jumps out of the shadows and needs some useless guns. Anyone? No? Good!
You try and get past me, Bats, and I will fry you!
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you, listening to Zaz make the good doctor scream while you played around in Scarecrow's world. How was it this time? Learn anything about yourself? Oh, tell me. What of a seat? Talk to me. I'm all ears. Actually, that reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood. I know you're still up.
You monster! You evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane. Oh my God!
Get out of the way!
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get it, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
You want some of this?
Oracle, Dr. Young is dead. Have you figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
I can't leave without finding a trail to lead me to the Warden.
Oh, shit. I think now that I've lost my last viewer, I'm going to use this as a good stopping point and come back to it tomorrow. But, God, yeah, I'm excited to continue this game. For anyone watching this in the future, I'm sure there's at least a few. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one. Continue this tomorrow. See you next time.